Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's us, the Album Concept Hour. It's we, the Album Concept Hour. We are here.
The We Three.
We,
We
the three men in the Album Concept Hour, are here to listen to some
Ones who've
music.
seen it all.
I
and listen
do
to
have
it
to.
all.
I do have to test something quick, make sure our Spotify is working. So bear with us. We're gonna play something from a few weeks ago while we figure this out. Seems appropriate. All right, Spotify. What are we doing, Spotify?
Test, Spotify test.
All right, you all should be able to hear that now. Yeah.
What a spot. Yeah.
And now I have to make sure everyone can hear us on the YouTube stream. Yes. Good. All right, everything's running well. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We're not going to listen to Typo Negative again. I know that it's October, and that might be fun to do again. But we're here to cover something that's a really new album. Came out in August of this year, and I found on Instagram Reels and was just blown away. And it is this artist known as KIRBY. And not the one from
The video game?
the video game. Yeah, not the one from the video game.
Is it A Great Adventure?
It is kind of a great adventure though,
Nice.
but mostly just in one kind of neck of the woods. But yeah, this artist KIRBY, Miss Black America is the album. Little rundown of KIRBY. She's co-written with Beyonce, Ariana Grande, and had a song that she helped write with Kanye, McCartney, and Rihanna together. So she's been involved in the music industry and now is making a solo album that we are going to cover. So without further ado, Miss Black America. You know it. Oh yeah. Let me see if there's. Oh, there might not even. Oh yeah, that's right. It's new enough that there's not.
Lyrics?
Not lyrics. Let me find them on the other. So yeah, it's about coming home to Mississippi for the most part. Yeah, this is kind of one of those intro tracks. Slower,
Kind of setting the mood.
Yeah. A lot of soul in this album, I'll say.
Better Days.
She also has kind of an Erykah Badu kind of vibe to her.
I can almost drop a
Oh, this is
Badu,
nice.
Badu.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm gonna scroll up on the lyrics if you want.
Oh yeah. Can you read these?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Boop, boop, burp, burp, burp. Oh, damn it.
So many ads you got to close down.
Dude, Genius is getting pretty nuts with the ads. We should maybe just move on to A to Z lyrics.com.
Or just copy and paste them into like a word profile or something, or like a Word doc, and then just
I could
have
do
them.
that too. You know, I was also thinking about lately about how freaking remember the album that we did of not Stevie Wonder, the other blind pianist,
Ray Charles?
Yeah, Ray Charles, the Western one that we did.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Western, the country.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
country
yeah.
and
I've been
West,
thinking
modern
about
American
how
sounds of country and Western.
I feel like that's kind of happening again a little bit, where like there's a lot of like black artists that are like taking back ownership of country, and those sounds.
I mean, listen, Shabuzi is a hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And even and you know, it's horrible to like have to say it's years, but it was also a couple years ago when Darius Rucker was a hit.
Right.
He was a hit, and obviously we have the original, well, like not the OGs. The OG goes back to probably like the original Grand Ole Opry days,
Yeah.
but there is Charlie Pride.
Oh,
Charlie Pride
here's
was
the titular
It
track.
was in the 70s.
I like that line a lot. You want to free this? Pay them teachers like you pay them senators. Dun, 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 dun.
Scroll down again.
Dun, 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 dun. Bad mother, shut your mouth. Yeah. Then we got Big Crit.
Damn. You know, this is very Fuji's like.
Yeah. Definitely. Especially this track.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she is really like, even with her interjections, you know, that was very what's her name? From the Fugees. Had a solo career.
Yeah, I know.
Dave.
The miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Yes.
You got there.
I need to say the album in order to remember her name.
I was trying to remember the album actually because I knew that would get me there.
This is the one that's like much more, I think, Delta Blues inspired. Remember, Sinners took place in Mississippi as well.
What was it?
Yeah.
No, what takes place?
Oh, Sinners.
Oh, okay.
The movie.
Without a loan.
So this is kind of a good year for Mississippi artists and art. And can you hear that accent?
Yeah.
hold on. Is Ryan Coogler from Mississippi? 'Cause I think Ryan Coogler has the same accent.
This is really 30s influenced, like Delta blues, right out of Robert Johnson, vein. Yeah, he does. Oh, damn the man. Say it, girl.
Damn the man.
Oh, it's okay. So Ryan Coogler's family is from Mississippi. So Ryan Coogler probably got his Mississippi accent from his uncles.
That's right. That's right. Oh.
Still the bottom line.
He walks in the way over me.
Her music videos are really good too.
I make $1 and he takes 3.
Oh my God. That's never been
That's
more
being
real.
generous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's just because it rhymes and stuff,
listen, I always say every day, almost every day, another dollar, another day, another dollar. It's more like another nickel. But I still need the fucking nickel.
I always say, boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I
I
poop
take
on
a shit on company time,
company
bro.
time. Oh, this one's great. Got some Anderson .Paak vibes.
Nice.
You like my accent? Thick. You be my yarn, you what I'm needing. That's a pretty good line there. Thick. I hope this one becomes a single or something, because this would be like really cool to hear in a bar.
Man, just go to a touch tunes and see if you can download it.
Dude, right?
Be worth the extra $1.50 to do it.
This is get people moving, dude. Oh, here it goes. We're getting to the song that turned me on to her. Information. Yes. Why you keep fucking around? Nasty.
It's definitely like funkadelic.
Yeah, and like I said, this is the song that was playing
Yeah.
in that reel.
Yeah. The
where-
Mega Brain.
For Maggot Brain. Ooh.
Yeah.
Would you switch your race for the pay? For the nation.
What a question to fucking ask.
Dude, that's what
Can
I'm
we
saying.
write that down?
All the questions she's asking, I'm gonna get to like all the lyrics in this track.
We should talk about that one.
This track
though.
has like some
Would you
really great lyrics.
Would you switch your race for the pay?
Right.
Because there's so many people you would actually stop on both sides
Yeah.
if you actually like said that. You know, like fuck.
He's a lie, he's a right now, he's a lie, he's a lie, he's a get now. Ooh. But really, yeah, the big thing she's talking about in this song is
Nasty.
like people that are working against the
I
interests
like
of
something.
the people. You know? You sold your soul. That's a fun one.
Ooh.
She's got such range with her voice. Like this one feels very Kendrick. This feels like something Kendrick would do. So you know that song where he's like singing like he's drunk?
Yeah.
The one, yeah.
God, this whole thing just like melds into each other. It's so weird.
Yeah. It's very re-listenable.
Yeah.
Like it's only like 30 something minutes. Like it's just meant to play over and over, you know?
I'm glad you picked this album.
Dude, yeah.
I really think this album needs more attention, especially
Dude,
in this
absolutely.
current climate.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
And she's like written, you know, she's written for Beyonce and like she's written hits.
Yeah,
You know?
she's one
she's
of them.
primed.
She's one of them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like she's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
She's just gotta break out on her own.
Yeah. We need Erica Badu to bring her on tour.
Yeah. Well, you know, I was gonna say too. You know, it's with like crazy about like because you said earlier that she's trying to run like a Grammy campaign, right?
Yes.
And because she's written for such famous names, especially Beyonce.
Yeah.
What a name drop,
Yeah.
by the way. Like, if she gets there and she kind of gets to a certain level, Beyonce is going to be able to influence
Well, that's what I
certain
mean. Like,
decisions.
that's what I mean. Like, there's
which is
already
great in a great way. You
like,
know?
there's already a lot of articles out about her in this album, which
Yeah.
shows me that she has a PR team
Yeah.
that is already like trying to get her in the, you know, in the spotlight.
Oh. Oh. What track we on?
Mama, don't worry. It is
8?
track 8.
12, right?
Yep. Flies by, dude.
Oh, see? And then she has her mom in a track, and then this is a concept album.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is like,
It's just enough.
it's one of those concept albums that's about a very personal thing. It's about her rediscovering home and her importance of her roots and things.
Yeah.
But it's like like a bigger picture, not like a story album, you know. And I also say, like, some of the best hip hop artists and R&B artists have songs about their mother. Like, Tupac.
I was just gonna say Tupac.
Dude, Killer
I was
Mike.
just listening to that song the other day.
Yeah, there's some really great hip hop songs about mothers.
Listen, man. Sometimes there is no greater influence in your life than your mother.
Right.
Or your parents in general. You know, there's
Well,
plenty
dude,
of great songs about fathers too.
A lot
you
of, I mean, a lot of serial killers like have a lack of love from their mother. That's how important the love from your mother is. You know.
I mean, look at like a lot of issues in general. A lot of things come from a lack of love,
right,
at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a real lack of love and caring.
Yeah,
consistent
definitely.
love and caring.
I like the second verse. Like, if I could change it, I know I would. Leave all that trauma, it ain't no good.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry. If you're watching on YouTube and you'd like to listen along with us, unfortunately, it has to be on the Patreon now. So go on over to patreon.com/Flyover State Park. Join us for free, and you can listen along with us. I saw there's one person in the viewing.
Man, so good.
Yeah, right?
I just want to zone out and just like suck
Yeah.
that all in.
Ooh, this was a good one. Reparations. I think this is the first single I want to say she put out. Either this or The Man. And she performed one of these on Jimmy Fallon, I think. It was, I think Jump the Broom. The next one is what she played on Jimmy Kimmel.
Uh,
Ooh, I like that. Those keys. The organ synth. Reparations.
Oh shit! Or she's just going there.
Yeah.
You go, girl. Cheers to that. Man, I told you.
Yeah.
Steph
This will
is
be a good chance to talk about like and educate
no,
about reparations and
dude.
what that actually means.
Steph is literally like 3 generations removed from slavery. 4.
Most people are.
Like her grandpa.
Most
Her
most
grandpa's grandpa.
Yeah.
Always she's still her grandpa remembers when his grandpa used to tell him,
yeah.
"Oh, you're supposed to get like 40 acres and a donkey."
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Just remembers
he was
still remembers it. Yeah.
You know, like he was born into it, like
Yeah.
kind of shit. Like, and his dad, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
You know, I tell anybody that when they try to like get me on like racial, like especially Black American racial issues
Yeah.
in America, and I'm just like, dude. First of all, I was always on their side. Second of all, my girlfriend,
Yeah.
right there, like, and we're bitching because we're like 70 years into actual reformation of that shit. Like,
Right.
what?
Well, and she's
what,
having and she's also having a bigger conversation about the fact that like it's not what was it, this line here? I ain't talking about no dollar. My people want their power.
Yep.
Like equal footing in society.
Yep.
You know?
man.
God damn. It's a good time for her to be hitting it like that, though. That's good.
Yeah.
She's hitting those issues. Ooh. Ooh. Some real 70s.
From Motown.
You know, there's a lot of like 70s that did this, though. Like, there's like the Philadelphia Sound
Yeah.
did this shit too. You know, like, it's just some real R&B. Like,
Yeah.
70s R&B right here. Ooh.
And jumping the broom is was a form of marriage. People that were enslaved like weren't allowed to be married, so this was a tradition that came up with jumping over a broom together. Because I had to look it up because I was like, is this like a witch thing? Like, I like that. Dum, 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 dum.
You know what's crazy is that shows the dedication, you know? It's the same thing. It's the same thing as the ceremony, you know?
Mm-hmm. Dum, dum,
You
dum.
know, just know.
Dum.
This is so 70s, like,
They even got some horns.
Yep. Ooh. You know what that? You know what the a lot of the backing sounds like? What was the backing band for Motown?
Are you
They had
talking
a
about
name.
the ones that were in the band, the Wild Last Waltz?
They did well. They did a lot of the
or-
'70s stuff. The Wrecking Crew.
Oh, the Record Crew, right?
The Wrecking Crew.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel like
hell
this is
yeah.
like the kind of conclusion. It's like the second to last track, but it definitely feels like a conclusion kind of track.
Ooh. This is just a lot of easy listening. You know?
That's what I like about this album is like it's short enough. It's the perfect length, like to not overstay its welcome at all. Like you don't get sick of her. Not that I would, but like
Well, you know what?
It's all just great.
If she does this, if this hits, or if she does something else that hits like this, then she can do that long stuff.
Right.
And
Exactly.
we're gonna listen more.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And this is great.
She's at the beginning of her kind of
I hope this fucking
mythos.
Right. Oh.
Also, very much something that Anderson .Paak might write. This song.
Right.
I get a lot of Anderson .Paak in some of this. I don't know where he's from, but
I gotta pee. It's fucking great though.
Sorry, I'm just zoning to the song.
that's okay. But they say they can't compete. Some tasteful guitar thrown in, just for a moment, you know.
Just a little jazzed up.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a great album, man.
dude. I'm glad you guys like it.
No, 1,000%.
Cause like I knew I wanted to hear the whole album or do the whole album just from the one track, but like I was expecting it was all going to be a funk album, and was pleasantly surprised when it was like a lot of variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this part almost feels like the intro for another album. Like, doesn't it sound like it's about to lead into something else?
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing. Like, every other decision I completely understand, but that's I'm like, whoa, is there like another album coming out? Or like, is she just wanting to leave you like wanting more at the end? Like, because like that feels like she's about to go into a whole other thing.
Yeah,
You know,
like an intro to
So-
the next track that just
it would be
comes
really
in.
cool if there's like a another album that like connects with this album or something. Like I don't know, maybe there's a bigger plan or something. But like, I love how that last track, "My People," is like the like cap, and then this song is like almost like a new call to action. You know, but it's like the opposite of like a Kendrick album where usually Kendrick starts with something like that. You know.
kind of raps back or does
Yeah.
something.
So, yeah. Anyway, that was Kirby's Miss Black America. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're actually going to talk about it and listen to some clips for the podcast episode. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in a few. All right.
The album concept hour. The album concept
Okay,
hour. The album concept hour. It's the album concept hour.
Well, that's fine.
Is it just
I'll
like,
fix that for next time, I suppose.
It's kind of like
Wait.
it's playing because it's recorded, but for some reason we just can't
I
hear.
still want to hear the clips. Can't hear the clips.
Oh no! It's all right. It was just the
Intro.
the theme song
Oh.
intro. Yeah. Welcome everybody to the album concept hour. I am your host Brad LeBaron, as I always am, and we have John. What's going on, John?
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
And we got Dave. What's going on, Dave?
Yo, back for the attack.
Back for the attack. Let's go.
Let's
and,
go.
Roll!
And this week we are covering Kirby, not the video game character. We're
Not
talking about
Curb Your
the
Enthusiasm?
new artist, and not Curb Your Enthusiasm either.
Brand new artist.
Brand new as far as solo artist goes. She has an EP and an album out. Her first full-length album came out in August.
Yeah.
It's called Miss Black America. It's excellent.
It's very
And
excellent.
we, once in a while on podcasts, we like to cover, some newer stuff. Every now and again, I like to cover something new, like we did.
Hey, concepts don't die.
They keep
They
going.
keep living on.
They keep living on. We had
Concepts
Brat.
never say die.
We had Brat, a while back, and then we also had Silk Sonic, when that was just coming out. And every now and again we like to cover something new rather than something that's like
Keep
decades
it fresh,
old.
bro.
But
Even when we're keeping it old.
even when it's old, we're keeping it fresh.
That's right.
Exactly. So we before we get into that, we are going to go through and find out what everyone has been listening to lately. And
shit.
yeah, dude. I am going to pull up that hip hop playlist that I didn't have the notes for last time. We had I submitted The Last Huzzah. I got like 5th place for The Last Huzzah. It was pretty. It was okay. Captain Hook by Megan Thee Stallion, really great track. We had some Flo Milli, Atmosphere in there in her music box. Some Kid Cudi. Some Joey. Oh yeah, here's the one that I wanted to win: Joey Badass and Capital Steez, Survival Tactics. Capital Steez, if you know, you know. He's one of the great MCs that was lost too soon. We got some Arrested Development. That's what actually won this round.
Was it Mr. Wendell or
It was
Tennessee?
Man's Final Frontier. Was the
Okay.
track. So, they didn't think they were going to do well in this round, but they did really, really well.
Yeah, it's a classic.
So, good
Good
job, Lexi. You win this round.
Good job, Arrested
But,
Development.
Next round, we're doing under 30K listens is what we're doing for this
Those are
next
fun.
one. So it should be a bunch of stuff that only the person that submitted it has heard. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really looking forward to that one. I don't think anyone from the Music League listens to the podcast, so I'll just share what I picked. I picked So Long Forgotten's track, Hill Bowed Mountains Humbled, I think it's called. Hill Humbled Mountains Bowed. Anyway, old Christian band from back in the day, kind of Me Without You like, and I think it's the sensibilities the Music League likes. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm really trying to win this Music League because I feel like as someone that has a music podcast, I should be able to win a Music League. So
Doing pretty good on mine right over in the
Yeah.
last round. So it's
you're in the last round.
it's
Ooh,
head
that's
and head
exciting.
right now.
What's your place overall?
We got 3 people kind of in the top 3 with just a couple points of difference.
Okay. So
I did have a
it's
track.
anyone's
I got
game?
80 points on one track.
Oh wow. Do you not have a limit to points?
There's 2 things I messed up on this last one. One was if you don't get it in, you don't get your points. I forgot to uncheck that. So
Okay.
so 2 people got hit with that and
That
the whole
sucks.
thing. But then
Yeah.
I raised up because we were supposed to get some more extra people to jump in and no one came in.
Yeah.
So I think we were supposed to get 12 to 15 and we're at 10 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I didn't have the limit was checked off. I didn't check
Right.
that. So
Right. Okay.
But enough people are just loving it. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. That's the right amount of people. If you have 10 to 15, that's
Yeah.
the perfect amount.
It's a good rap picks.
Yeah. Any standouts for you as far as what you've been listening to?
Yes. So an old punk band, Dillinger 4, did a re-release of one of their old sort of compilation albums called This Shit Is Genius.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out on the vinyl should be out. It should be shipping, I believe, soon. But it
Oh,
dropped
cool.
on Spotify just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So they put the full album, and then they put a bunch of other stuff. There was another like a bunch of 45s and 7 inches, like another like 5 or 6 tracks added into that as well. But I think I've probably listened to that album since Thursday afternoon, probably like 6 times already.
Oh wow.
It's just, I
Real
feel like I'm like
earworm.
legit like 18 again. I'm like, this is great. Just driving around, like just energy. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah, it's
man.
and I don't know. It's if you know Dumbs before, you definitely know what I'm talking about. They're
Well, I mean, you're a big punk guy.
they're
so.
definitely they're. I don't want to say fully political, but they're definitely there's songs you just kind of like aware of certain things, and they add just this great. I don't know. They're just aggressive enough. They like throw like little pop hooks. They're just witty and clever and just fun dudes to see live or just
Yeah.
put on an album. It's
Yeah.
just fantastic. Like
Yeah.
you cannot go wrong listening to any of their stuff. So
All right. All right.
highly suggest checking at least this collective or compilation
Yeah.
of a bunch of old stuff. But yeah, this shit is genius. Check it out.
Future Brad, throw this on while you're playing video games tonight, whatever night this
You'll
is.
appreciate it.
Yeah. What about you, John? What have you been listening to lately?
I've actually been listening to a lot of Montgomery Gentry.
Okay.
And,
Is that what is
yeah,
it?
so it's an old country band from the 90s to the 2000s, right?
Okay.
And actually, I really so because I have my radio at work now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm alone in a room, yada yada, and I remember listening to this album because when I had it like a CD, I had a CD Walkman,
Yeah.
and I would listen to that on the bus
Walkman.
sometimes.
Discman.
You do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
CD
of
where
course.
you could like
Yeah,
hook
yeah,
up to like your belt or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I have
CD
one of
player,
those.
You had the
That's the kind of
yeah.
CD player I have now because like it's the
if I'm
easiest
wrong
one to
about the
find.
name, but like that's and you know, and I used to listen to like a lot of albums on the bus.
Right.
I
Right.
forgot about that actually until
Yeah.
I listened to this,
Yeah.
like some of these songs because I was listening to Brooks and Dunn radio, and so I actually listened to the whole album. It's called My Town.
So this is like your backpacking country music.
I swear to
in
God,
hip hop
And you
music,
know-
this would be backpacking hip hop. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy is I listened to this and I listened to like
Backpack
so much
hip-hop,
of
not
the.
backpack.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That sounds much more. That does not sound hip hop at all. Yeah, I'm going backpacking with my hip hop.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. It's really been bringing me back to a lot of like good times.
Yeah, yeah,
helping out at
That's
work,
good.
Even
Yeah.
with my like work, you know. and,
yeah. We actually had a sense memory playlist recently, which
Yeah.
that would probably fall under. You know what I mean? Like it brings back like a whole different time for you.
Oh my God!
Yeah, yeah.
It's really like a lot of that '90s country actually
Yeah.
really just
Yeah,
brings back a lot of happy memories. The '90s
yeah,
are good
yeah,
times.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize how insensitive some of the country music that I've listened to is until I've recently been
Well, yeah.
listening to it.
Yeah,
You'll get
But
that.
you know,
yeah. That's what happens when you listen to any.
I like to
yeah.
believe that I listen to the values of the song and not.
Well,
what
it's
the-
like
what
it's not.
the
You're not.
singer was actually saying sometimes.
Yeah, you're not always listening to music for the lyrics. You're not always like
that's-
that's not always the point
know-
of why you're tuning in.
Music and art really has that, you know, like transferability a lot,
Right,
With
right.
like certain things.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
Otherwise, oh man, just I was listening to a lot of Marvin Gaye radio too.
Right,
on
right. Yeah,
the
you've been
flip
on
side
you've
as
been on a
well,
Marvin
you
Gaye
know,
kick, dude.
I've always, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And happy spooky season, guys.
Happy spooky
watch your
season.
spooky stuff.
It is our
I-
third week of spooky
I
season.
recommend what's it called? Fear Street series on
Okay.
Netflix.
Oh yeah,
There's
I
three
heard
of
that was
them.
really good. I never.
It's the same guy that did Goosebumps. They're like
Yeah.
they're based on that, and it's a really fun. There's a part in the third movie you can kind of like gloss over. It's weird, but it's the origin story.
Okay.
But like the rest of it's really good. It's
Okay.
it's a little gory, but it's really horror. But it's a lot of things. It's
Yeah.
really good. Recommend.
Well, that'll be our
Recommend.
recommendation for this season. I don't have a Halloween movie
It is.
myself.
It is.
but,
It is Halloween.
and
And QB Halloween. If you're looking for some fun
yeah,
horror humor.
we got all the stuff for you if you have Netflix. fucking watch this stuff.
Get into some Black Mirror while you're at it.
Get into some Black Mirror while you're at it.
Have a
There
good
you
old
go.
time.
That's some scary
That's
stuff.
some feel good stuff.
Yeah, real feel good material. But we have a really, really great album to cover tonight. This one has nothing to do with the Halloween season necessarily. The last two I was able to tie in, but like this one's just we wanted to, for the anniversary month, just do our classic. We used to do one podcast a week. And this one is just an album that came up on my Instagram feed.
And you didn't want to wait.
I didn't
you don't
want
put this a back burner for 2 or 3 weeks. You want to do it.
No. This one, like, I want to get the
word
the
out.
goings in while the goings are good. Is that what the phrase is?
I think the goings are pretty good for this if you listen to it.
So I don't know if I mentioned in the intro of the podcast, but this KIRBY person has co-written with Beyonce, Ariana Grande, and also there was that song a while back that had Paul McCartney, Kanye West, and Rihanna that she also helped write for. So
what?
Yeah. She's worked with some really big,
all together in one song.
I guess I think I remember this song happening, but I don't remember the song itself. But it was like 2014 or something. Remember Kanye and Paul McCartney did one or two things together?
I think I remember it being mentioned.
Yeah.
I don't remember the song.
Paul's like, sure, I'll do it, yay.
But
whatever.
Paul's trying to, Paul's.
Here's a love of hip hop.
Just don't call him a gay fish.
Don't call him a gay fish. As long as you don't call him a gay fish, he's fine.
He'll be fine with most things. He's part of the Beatles. He can do whatever.
But
he wants.
so she's kind of a rising star. She's finally, going from a songwriter like in the industry to solo artist, and I think she has come out fully formed. Some artists it takes a few albums to get there, but I think
you kind of work out those kinks.
Yeah, I think
by writing for others, and then you kind of like, this is good. I'm going to save this one. I got some ideas now.
Yeah, exactly. Like she had a lot of time to kind of think about and mold what she was going to do for her first outing as an artist, and I think she does a great job. This is her coming back. Largely, the album, the concept is about her coming back to Mississippi, coming back home, and getting in touch with her roots and her history and her family's history and stuff. So I was before we even get started, very much to me, this is like her. I know when I say this, there's a lot. It's kind of a loaded statement because it's such a big album, but like it's almost like her To Pimp a Butterfly in the sense that a lot of the themes are about her coming home and like realizing the value and returning to the roots and stuff. But yeah, without further ado, though, here is the first track of Miss Black America. Oh, I should also mention there was apparently a digital hardcore album called Miss Black America, as well as a I think British punk band named Miss Black America. So
a quick side note, there's a great side project from a band and Brett I love. They were called Foundation.
Okay.
And they just great kind of acoustic punk.
Okay.
And then I remember I never owned the album because it was one of those like super small print runs. But I had a friend that had it, so we all burned a copy of it. Of course, you go forward to now Spotify and like type of stuff. I'm like, I should look for this band. And it pops up, but it's hundreds of songs and albums and artists, all just Foundation. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
And some don't have pictures. I'm sitting there clicking. I'm like, that's not it. I'm like, that's not it. That's just not it. I'm like, there's so many just like rap.
Yeah.
There's like, I found a couple like metal. I'm like, I'm just looking for this one band. Why is this so hard?
Yeah, like this album
I've never had that problem. It was like people like that title, that word.
Yeah, like to speak to kind of like the popularity of this album right now, it doesn't even have a Wikipedia page yet, but I think it's an album that will get one. Once it gets through the people's ear holes a little bit more. Anyway, this is the first track, When You Coming Home.
Once upon a time when the kings and the queens been caught. Where's your ancestor? Where's your mama? Where's your grandma? Where's your daddy from? Do you know who you was on your first last name? Do you know who you was before the man came?
Mm.
I mean, ain't that the theme of the album, though?
Yeah,
It was you before the band came.
yeah.
Fucking man.
Damn the
one-
man, Warren.
God damn the man.
One of the lines that she says here specifically like about that is let's see, when they say, you know, where's your mama, where's your ancestors, where's your daddy from, do you know who you was or your first last name? And that's kind of referring to the fact that she, you know, in Mississippi, her family lives like near the Dockery cotton plantation, where, you know, her family got their name from being slaves, you know, a few generations back. So, yeah, what I mean about this being like Kendrick, though, like it starts with this kind of declaration type of thing. There's like some vocal alterations like Kendrick is known for doing when he's like saying kind of some bigger picture ideas in the album. And yeah, throughout the album, there's a lot of snippets from family and stuff. So she's taking a lot of inspirations from a lot of different places.
Dude, that's what makes it so real for me.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit. Well, you know, it's like, have any of you guys ever watched A Different World before?
I don't think so. Is that a
So
sitcom?
yeah, it was a sitcom originally split off from the
Hey,
Cosby Show.
Super old, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like from
Late 80s,
from
early
the late
90s?
80s, early 90s. Literally.
Okay.
Was everyone one of the kids went to like college or something?
One of the kids went to college and she
Okay.
got a show. For
yes,
it.
yes.
But
Yeah.
then in real life, actually, a quick real life note here. In the real life, what's her name? She
Was it
married.
Lisa Bonet?
Yeah, yes. She got pregnant in a marriage to actually what's his name?
Was it the
Son.
other guy
What's
from
his name? Son.
the other guy from the Cosby Show?
No.
The guitarist.
Musician. No, not the Cars.
No.
Zoe
The
Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz's
I was right.
son.
Okay.
Yes. And he.
I thought it was Lenny Kravitz.
No. Bob Marley's son.
I
Was it?
Well, I know she was married to Lenny Kravitz at some point.
Okay. Well, then she was married to Lenny Kravitz.
Okay.
then. And like they had a son, and she was pregnant, and she was like, "Well, I could just do this whole storyline where like, I'm a single mom trying to do college," and Bill Cosby was like, "No daughter of mine is gonna have a baby," and like,
the hell?
like out of wedlock
the fuck?
kind of thing, and so she got pulled from the
Well,
show.
he
but the
was a
show-
stand-up dad.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah,
of course.
yeah,
But the show
definitely
kept
one
going.
that could be telling people
And
that
one of the
kind of
great
thing.
lines that like wound up happening because of it is from one of the main male characters, and he was like in jail for some like racist bullshit,
Yeah.
and then like he was arguing with some white dudes over some shit, and he was like, my ancestors helped build this country. And like,
Yeah.
and we're just trying to make it, and you still won't like give us like any respect,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And it's just a very real line.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we
Like, yeah,
did it. We keep
it's-
doing it. We get the rights and we do it, and you still have shit with it.
Yeah. A lot of
Like, what the
we're gonna
fuck?
be talking. I will say, like, we're gonna be talking about some uncomfortable truths about American history
I mean,
with
hell,
this,
even
and that's
Fresh
like
Prince had a few episodes like that too.
right. Well, it's like one of those things where, like, there's a lot of white people that don't know how recent actually slavery was still going on in some level.
Well,
like
they just
it
like
was
they
people like there's people that have the idea like, oh, after Civil War there was no more slavery, and those people just have a wrong perspective
just
on
a wrong-
history.
yeah,
There's
absolutely.
a great line from, I think it was Brother Ali. It was there's a bunch of stuff, but it ends with one of the lines like, "No one talks about your grandparents owning slaves" thing.
Mhm.
And just,
Yeah,
like, goes like,
yeah.
it's just like that one line. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
if they're
Talk
like,
about where all this
not just
southern
that,
wealth
and-
comes from.
even like going on to a different issue, there's people that I know that were schooled, like Native American people that were schooled under that program, that we had to re-educate Native Americans, and like that's someone I know. It's like not that much older than me.
I met someone at All Saints who like didn't know who Emmett Till was. He was never taught that in school. Well, I was taught that in school.
That actually kind of makes sense though, because he might be too because that's All Saints is like an old folks home.
No. He was our age.
Oh,
he went to school.
Well, that's unacceptable.
He went to school in like McFarland High School.
I was gonna say
they never taught him that.
Yeah. The only like exception for that is like you were alive when it happened and you just didn't hear about it.
He was working in the kitchen with me.
Damn.
He was our age. He never learned that in school.
I feel sad about moving to that town now.
That's when I realized, because I've already been like creeping in on this, like how conservatives control outside of like Dane County.
Yeah.
And then he just like said that about the school system outside of Dane County, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah. Anyway, we actually will get to the school system.
So, anyways, sorry.
But yeah, this is just kind of like the start, intro, call to action kind of thing, celebration of Mississippi.
Yeah.
And then this next track we got is Better Days.
You made us proud, yeah. If pressure makes diamonds, these tears must be mine. They're still asking where mine is when I'm looking for those better days. Wanna see better days. I wanna believe the better days,
And there's another thing that like Kendrick really understands is you have to have these like more positive bangers if you're gonna do some dark, like deep stuff. It's good to have these like
Listen, that's always the hope.
Yeah.
In a system that does like you just like that's always the hope is there's better days ahead.
Yeah, and this one, moving on from the previous track talking about her ancestors, she gets into who she is now and what she's experienced. But like then in the like second verse, she's talking about how all of her ancestors are looking at her like, hey girl, you're living out our dreams. You've seen the whole world. For all the pain we lived, you made it worth it. You seen the happy ending. You made us proud, yeah. And then there's the part that we just played. So it's like kind of a what's the word?
It's a celebration.
Well, not just a celebration. It's like a declaration of like I am going to. It's like I remember like I'm going to be talking about Kendrick a lot. I remember earlier in Kendrick him talking about how like he's going to make a splash and he's going to make this wave before he even made it. Kind of calling your shot. And I think that she understands that she is talented and can go far if she if she really wants to. So
I even really like that the call about like making your own way.
Yeah.
In America, because like that's if you're really smart, like you can do that shit. I've seen it, and you get accepted by society, of course, too.
Right.
Well,
if you have like a clear like vision.
If you have a clear vision,
yeah.
You really can just like plow through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why I love like artists that are like this that have been in the industry.
But you got to call out all the faults in it.
Right. But yeah, the people that are like in the industry for a little bit before they like actually like make something, because like they
really tell a lot of truth.
They don't just throw it out there. She waited. Yeah. Like Kendrick, like he did a lot of like mixing and mastering and stuff behind the scenes, and popped out fully formed because he kind of was, but yeah, that's a nice song that I think could be like a nice like summertime single kind of thing,
Yeah.
And then we get to the titular track, Miss Black America, featuring Big Crit.
You's a bad mother, shut your mouth. Hey, you's a bad mother. I'm trying to see them KK members go back undercover. And I'm so in my crooked letter south. Grew up next to Waffle House. My daddy on the field. I bet I'm gonna own it.
Show out for my people. I stand taller than steeples. Afro thick like sheep wool. Out the people try to creep up.
This is the really Fuji's track.
Yeah, right. Definitely. Yeah, we got Big Crit there. I think she's collaborated with him before. And I love the kind of signifier of being from the South, grew up next to Waffle House, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely very Southern.
Like a Southern, like
yeah.
staple.
Yeah. It's like it's become such a cultural touchstone, Waffle House, you know.
Well, it's crazy. It's never really spread past the South either.
It's like they're Culver's.
There is some one in Michigan.
There's one
Really?
in Michigan?
Every time I'd be driving
that's
up, I think
awesome.
it's at 70. I'm trying to remember
Okay.
when that changes, but yeah, there's. I don't know off the highway. I remember
Well,
always
when it
seeing
was
my.
Wisconsin,
There's
goddamn
a
it.
Culver's in at the edge of Nevada.
They got one in Michigan too.
Yeah.
It's spreading out.
Yeah.
They're getting the word out.
Yeah.
Culver's. There's a lot of Culver's in Florida.
Oh yeah.
A lot of retirees go down there and recommend it to their
Old
kids.
folks love
When their
Culver's.
kids come down
Oh,
and start
yeah.
Culver's.
Anyway, this verse here though, I just want to read some of this stuff. First of all, she had Fannie Lou Hamer clip at the beginning. She was a activist, a civil rights activist in Mississippi, specifically, fought to, give black people the full right to vote, and because there was Jim Crow, that she fought against. So that's who you're seeing in that clip at the very beginning. And then the first verse, you want to pay it. Hold on.
Oh,
you want to
yeah.
free us, pay them teachers like they senators. I pray my brother see the king in his people. I pray my sister see the queen in her people. Yeah. Oh, and I still pay my taxes, yet they pay us minimum wage.
Yep.
Pulled up with that, yeah. Pulled the shada, ain't no case. Cuzzo ain't gonna rest until them folks is caged. But yeah, the first line though with the
dude.
teachers and the senators is just.
That
Do we just pay our fucking teachers in any way, shape, or form?
dude. My sister's a teacher. Like, god damn.
Or
Yeah.
we could just
And she's a good one.
cut the funding a little bit more.
We could cut the
God.
funding a little bit more. You're right, Dave.
But that's the real answer.
That's thinking
Dave.
outside the box.
That's their answer.
So we can work on team building skills. We can have one book for the whole class, and they
There
can
we
learn how
go.
to share it.
They can share it. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Just
But yeah, I love that.
Stop.
I want to see them KK members.
We're better
go back
when we're all
undercover.
educated.
Huh?
God.
Huh?
So fucking pissed about that.
I ain't no critical thinker.
Oh, yeah, I like
Oh,
this.
no, Dave.
Okay, so I like this line
You don't
here
critically
too.
think at all about anything.
We got Big Crit talking. Ebonics was the start of it all. Had our own language, despite they complaining. We built and sustained it. You couldn't understand it, Maine. I got time for the haters and the baiters talking down on the South. And that's the thing. Like that's one thing. Like that happens over and over again, especially in the internet age. Like we take black terminology. We turn it into memes now, and
We take every culture and turn it into
Like
a
Unk.
meme.
Like
even
people-
if it's a real meme.
people will refer to me like oh, you have Unk vibes or whatever. And a year ago, that was like a term that was just in the black community. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just it's something that happens over and over and over again.
Oh, we
is
do it all the
culture takes
time.
and they
American culture is actually the worst because it really does allow everybody to absorb it.
meme culture. It spreads so it's like
It's
the
not
internet
just
though.
meme culture.
Well,
That's
but
been
the
American
internet
culture.
makes it
American
spread so
culture always
fast.
absorbs other culture.
Well, no, I know, but like the internet makes it spread so fast,
Yes.
whereas like before it was more regional.
True.
It takes time to like creep around areas
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's not any. Yeah, it's like now you got the fast track.
Yeah.
And
Now one song comes out and every kid in America is saying 6'7".
then you
You know
have
what I mean?
you got your two friends, like one on the East Coast, one West Coast, gaming, and like, you ever heard this? No, and then
Yeah.
it's like anything just
yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's so crazy. It's actually the thing that's saving us right now. I personally believe.
Oh well,
'Cause
yeah,
it's
yeah.
also
Open,
fucking
yeah.
us, but like at the same time, it's the only thing that's keeping
Well, no, I'm
those
not.
of us
I'm just
united
saying,
in like
it's not always necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just
Right.
a thing. You
it
know
is
what I
a
mean?
thing.
We like to take things.
But especially
Yes.
like in the like 90s and 2000s, though, like there was this like real like stigma,
Mhm.
you know, to talk Ebonics or
Oh,
whatever.
I remember Ebonics.
You know, well, yeah, that's what he was talking about is Ebonics.
Yeah.
It's like just the fact that anyway. This next track we got for you is called "The Man."
Oh, the man.
The bottom line, still the bottom line. Well, I can't stand the man. I can't stand the man. I can't stand the way he walks, talks all over me.
Yeah, so this is probably the one that's most like influenced by like Delta blues
I was gonna
sounds.
say, man, straight out of Robert Johnson.
If you saw Sinners this year, this will sound very at home. You know what I mean? Like this is very much in the tradition, like you said, Robert Johnson, and it's a good year for Mississippi. You know, Sinners and this album, like both really bring it up. Like one of the things we haven't mentioned yet is like she has like, you know, a heavy, intentional, like, you know, thick accent for you know, Mississippi accent that she uses throughout the album. Yeah, there's just so much like I love the whole like going back to your hometown and your roots and like taking from the music of your roots. You know, that's part of what made To Pimp a Butterfly so special, is because he was using West Coast beats and sounds to, you know, layer his album,
Tell his story.
you know, get back to his roots. Yeah, this one though is just such a banger. It's about greed, stealing the bottom line, and a broken social construct. You know, obviously it's called The Man. You know, but yeah, it's got the line, "Can't stand the way he what was it? Can't stand the greed. I make $1 and he takes 3.
Oh my God.
Yep. Can't stand the way he makes a living off of me." And then
This
the
ain't
pre-chorus,
the working man song.
This is definitely
The working
yeah,
person song.
Yeah.
God damn it.
very much workers' rights oriented track. There ain't no situation where a man's occupation should feel like he works for free, but in our generation, rich and famous steals the bottom line.
They try to
Especially,
convince us to work for free. That's just the bullshit.
yeah, especially like, you know, I don't want to get all Bernie Sanders, but like we're in the richest country in the history of the world, and the top 1% has more than like the bottom 50 billion or whatever, and it's just getting worse. Grocery prices are getting out of hand. Like
Everything's out of hand.
The
You're
rich
out of hand.
are flagrantly
He's out of hand. She's
stepping
out of
on
hand.
working class people,
Ugh.
and they are being shocked when any sort of pushback
I
happens.
feel like we're just like a few years away from just Escape from New York.
I swear to God.
Dude, right? Yeah, we're pretty close. Wewe're like
Honestly, like
that's
Running Man.
That's
like,
what Trump would want, personally. I think
know that's
he would
what Trump
love
would
to have an
want.
Escape
No,
from New
of
York
course.
situation. Hey, maybe he'll do that when
Dude.
Mamdani gets elected.
Well, you know, that's what's
Escape from L.A. because fuck California, right? In his mind, like
That's true. That's true.
He's more
Maybe
of the
he'll
ca-
start with
he's more of a
Escape from
sequel
LA.
guy.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
That's what's crazy is he keeps doing this, and he's hoping some people just start murdering each other
Yeah.
because he's putting his people in the thing, and we're not.
Well,
That's
and
the
it's
thing.
we're not
and
taking.
a lot of
yeah,
people
a
are
lot of-
just going along with it too.
There's some people
So,
that are going
like,
along with it, but a
we're
surprising amount are
winning
not
right
taking
now,
the bait, which
actually,
is good.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
not taking the
no,
bait.
we're
But
getting
left-
naked.
That's actually winning.
We're
Yeah.
getting
And I
naked.
want all of you to know that.
Yes, this is a
That's
declaration.
actually winning. And I'm not saying
To the
just
world.
like don't be a doormat.
Don't be a
doormat.
fucking doormat.
But like
Be a doorman.
Don't be a
we're
doormat.
winning.
Be a
Like,
doorman.
don't like we got it. We got to keep the moral high ground for now.
This is the kind of
There will be a
soapbox
point.
that
There
I
will be a
love
point.
John getting on.
There will be a
actually.
point where we don't
Yeah.
have to, but like we got it. We got to do
Yeah.
it for right now.
Yeah.
Right now. That's it.
Agreed.
Sorry.
Agreed.
Done.
Agreed.
I had to
I'm
I had to
saluting.
say that.
I'm saluting to John,
And
and
that's
if you're
like-
listening in an audio medium,
I am not just
no,
just
I'm saying that seriously.
Think
I
about
agree
what
with you. I
you
agree.
do.
Yeah,
think about what you do, guys.
Just get naked and ride your bikes around.
yeah.
That scares the
you can
shit out of
defend that.
Mike,
That
Mike
is-
Johnson.
Depending upon the situation, you can
Yeah.
defend that.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what to
Right.
do with himself. This next track we got for you is "Thick in Country."
Do you need an inhaler for that asthma? Breathe in. Where you find this wine, your body Riesling. I'ma start knitting and you be my yarn. You what I'm needing. So after these proceedings in an evening with you on my arm as a charm, I sound the alarm on my.
Oh, baby. I'm thick in country. Ooh, they can say he like my body like he like my accent.
That line is so good.
Country.
Baby said he
Ow.
liked my body like he liked my accent. Thick. Like it's just
Love that
it's
thick
just a
booty.
banger line. And I love that the start of that part. Do you need an inhaler for that asthma? it's kind of corny, but it's good.
I like it.
I like it. And then I like this whole line here. I'm gonna start knitting it. You be my yarn. You what I'm needing. Like, I don't think I've ever heard a kneading talked about.
Get a
like
little
the
hot
yarn
and heavy.
term kneading. Like that's pretty cool in a rap. Oh, that's Akeem Ali, by the way, doing that verse. And yeah, Cadillac, which is another kind of South thing. You know, you think back to Southern playlist, Catalytic, whatever music, the Outkast album. I feel like Cadillac is like a kind of a Southern signifier a little bit.
Was it Atlanta?
What?
The Georgias that they were out of?
They were out of, I think Atlanta. Yeah, AT Aliens.
Yep.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah. So yeah, you like it's like it still keeps like that South. Like you can tell they're both those groups are from the South.
Yes.
You know, but this is like clearly like trying to really put Mississippi sound on the map.
Yeah.
As opposed to just the South. You know.
Very
I mean, this
specific.
Yes. This
Yeah.
is a very like Delta blues
Mhm.
sounding track.
Mhm.
Like she's. Oof.
And then it gets into the kind of funky stuff at the end. It actually, I love that before it gets to like the straight up funk track, it kind of like foreshadows at the end.
Dude,
It says,
I remember listening to the end into the like. I
yeah,
was like,
y'all really
what
don't make
are we
funk
talking
music,
about
baby.
right now?
Y'all just funky. And then it gets to
And
nasty.
it gets the funky.
Tell the funky Hope and Safety.
Is you a prophet or is you for profit? Is you for yourself or for the nation? Oh, is this toxic logic? Why you keep fucking around? You're so nasty.
So
And this song is only like 2 minutes and some change.
I
Like
know
it's such
all
a
these
short
songs
track.
are so short.
That's the thing. I
But it's
love that
so
she
good.
leaves you wanting more. You know, she really does like
She knew what she was doing when
Yeah.
she went for this Grammy
Yeah.
campaign.
Well, I think that like, you know, Run the Jewels did this too for their first album, short and sweet. Like I love a good like
Just keep them interested. Keep them wanting more.
That's
Like,
right.
Yes.
The next one. What's the
And
next?
then
Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah.
one,
Like-
next one and the next two, they give us the
like no one needs like
Business.
like a 60-minute first album.
and
you know what
no
I mean?
one- we're not in the '60s anymore. You hate to say that. We still,
Well, I mean,
we
if
still
you-
appreciate
if
the
you
'60s
do a few
qualities.
albums-
I mean, who are your
but
Mars
like
Volta?
that's what we're talking
right.
about. You know, like
Unless you're Mars Volta.
dude, give us what you're made
Actually,
of,
good call.
and then we'll listen to your
Yeah.
message.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great and it's
But if
I'm
you-
just gonna read some of the
If you didn't show me like the clips earlier last week about the song
Yeah.
and stuff, like you're with no context, let's listen to this track. It feels so much like Funkadelic.
yes,
Like
yes.
all of, like just that
Yeah, it
vibe,
does.
Yeah.
everything. Like
That does.
yeah.
it just feels like it could be like a missing like track
Yeah.
off like one of their albums almost. Like it just it fits so
definitely. Yeah. And like we said, I'll try to get the clip.
About, motherfucker.
I'll try to get a clip if we use this. I love when they. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things in funk is when they use funk instead of fuck. It's just it should be corny, but it's not.
It's not. It never gets old.
Never gets old.
It's the best.
Never gets old. Yeah. So one thing that she's getting to when in some of these lyrics is talking about people that are like, you know, infiltrating and working against protest movements. I think, especially because she's talking about like, is you on our side or is you faking? Is you trying to leak our information? You know what I mean? Because yeah, we're definitely at a point where like that's a concern. You know, like going out and protesting and actually fighting the man. Like, you know, you got to worry about that. And then is you a prophet or is you for profit?
They're for profit.
Is you for yourself or for the nation?
Profit.
So it's
almighty dollar.
Asking like a lot of important questions, you know, like, are you for the people or are you for the money, you know? And then getting back to education again, is they trying to rid our education? Would you switch your race for the pay? You know, probably kind of referring to probably the kind of trying to take DEI out of school or whatever, you know.
The third line is great too.
Yeah, is you a Karen or is you just caring? Is you for yourself or for the nation? So, and then the kind of chorus refrain: use a lie, use a lie, use a rat now, use a lie, you should sat down, nasty,
dirty rats.
Yeah. And then at the end, you sold your soul, toxic logic, why you keep funking around. So yeah, it's like, I think it's just in general, just talking about those people that, like, you know, let's just say, for instance, for example, people that want to say free Palestine is a anti-Semitic thing. People on the left that are feeding into that narrative that free Palestine is an anti-Semitic thing. You know, that's kind of what she's getting at, I think, here is like, are you actually on our side or are you just for the profit motive of this, you know, country, you know? So yeah. I like that. Like, it's just such a great track because it's short, it expounds on so many things, and does not have many lyrics to expound on those things. It just poses questions, puts things in your head.
Statement.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna listen to one more clip and then go on break. We'll just go on without John on this one. Here is Under Pressure. I should have done it.
They don't ever ask how we do. 'Cause this world right now is under pressure. I done pressed so much that God's tired of me. Under pressure. I got carpet burns on both of my knees. Under pressure. How this check supposed to cover my bill?
Again, I'm going to talk about Kendrick a little bit. This one with like her going into like kind of emotional kind of voice there, you know, reminds me of Kendrick in various tracks where he's like doing different voices, and there's that one track where he's like drunk sounding, you know. There's just yeah, she's got a lot of range, and this song kind of shows some of that range. And yeah, track 7. Let me just pull up the lyrics. Do I have the lyrics up? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, and then I mean, you know, the first line here: police pull up around 2:00 and they're shining that white light inside my crib. What they doing? I told my brother, don't start no confusion. It's a crooked institution. They won't say how you doing, black man. How do you stand with all that trauma inside your head? how do they do it, black man? How do they stand with all that trauma and blood on their hands? So yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. You know, it's just people under pressure from that, and the the lyrics that we just heard from the clip. You know, having trouble paying the bills, and at the last little bit here, she says, "When's the last time you cried to somebody? When's the last time you talked to somebody?" So yeah, it's a nice like slow down from Nasty. You know, it's a great follow up to the previous track to take it down a notch before ratcheting it back up. You know, and yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Dave? Any thoughts on this one?
On this one, I don't know. I think you kind of got it all. It's a very just yeah.
Under pressure.
Besides that,
yeah, but yeah, it's a good one. And I mean, I know you're just coming back, John, but I'm about to tell people we're about to head off on break, so you don't even really need to put those headphones on. We'll see you guys in a minute. We'll be right back with the second half of this album. Oh, hold on. If my computer will let me press the brake button.
press the brakes. Someone cut the brakes.
Someone cut the brakes. Oh my God.
All right, next song.
No!
Oh no, this thing's going
We're
off the
sliding
rails.
into the side.
What's up, everybody? We're back
Yeah.
for another
Another round of the album, concept album, the half round.
So we just finished up track 7, which was about
It's almost 3/4.
It was like the cops, right? Like the house and
right under pressure. Just kind of in general about, I don't know, the situations we're dealing with today in the United States. And then this next track, or this next part, is at the end of Under Pressure. It's a little bit of KIRBY's mom talking before Mama Don't Worry.
Oh.
Being a mom has been one of the most rewarding things that have ever happened in my life. I mean, I love being a mom.
You're pretty good at it, Mom.
Well, thank you, Kirby.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, KIRBY. That's just like, okay. It's such a mom way of responding to that, you know? And then she has this beautiful song here, Mama Don't Worry.
Leave all that trauma, it ain't no good. If I could change it, no, I sure don't wanna see you cry. Mama, don't worry.
Yeah, real soulful. And I just love good songs about mom, you know. And it's just a nice, like, kind of idea. Leave all them demons in your childhood. Leave all that trauma. It ain't no good. If I could change it, you know, no, I shall. I sure would. Don't want to see you this way. Don't want to see you. Oh, don't want to see you cry. And she kind of almost gets to a little bit Lauryn Hill-y, a little bit in this track. You know, solo with Lauryn Hill.
I was about to say that's definitely like a solo.
Yeah.
But like it's not whiny though, you know. It's
no, of course not.
Almost like a celebration, like
just,
yeah.
It's for like just love and respect of her mother.
And you know, again, you know, in theme with the album, you know, of getting to her roots and recognizing the importance of her roots. Like, this is kind of the person that uplifted her the most, you know.
Yeah.
Biggest fan.
I was saying earlier, some of the best, you know, rappers out there, you know, talk about their mom. Tupac, Killer Mike.
I mean, hey, what is it? Thank you, Mama, or like, hey, Mama, or.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. Like, I'm not sure the artist, but there's, you know,
Mama.
It's one of those things though where it's like that's a mark of a. I mean, I suppose, like, you know, you have no control. Some people don't have good relationships with their mama. And
well, like
can't write a song about it.
It's a different thing no matter what. But like you know, like the people that do like deserve to like.
I never meant to make you cry. Oh wait, that's Eminem.
That's a different one.
Eminem.
That's
cleaning out my closet. Yeah. He's got a good, you know, good song about that. Yeah, I love that's like one of my favorite kind of like subgenres of like rap and R&B is just good songs about
mothers.
And
a good Mother's Day episode.
Yeah,
a playlist of just mother songs.
We should. That actually would be a good Music League one because there's plenty to go.
Oh, hell yeah.
With. Yeah. But yeah, this next track we got for you is Reparations. I think this was one of the big singles that was first kind of dropped. Here's that.
One hand on the cross in the Bible. Devil comes like a thief when you're idle. Take the land, take the man and the title. Reparations. I ain't talking about no dollar. Reparations. And my people want their power. Reparations. When I'm gone.
Yeah, this one's definitely also on theme. You know, it starts off with, you know, Granddaddy was a farmer with skin as dark as night. He picked the cotton. My granny was a teacher with European features. She was lighter, and they had to worry for their portion. Ain't have no money for the toiling. So yeah, I mean, assuming that means he was a sharecropper, which is
Yep.
was the modern
That's what
day
yes.
slavery in the earlier 20th century.
Well, that was the way around slavery. You paid
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to live.
It was still slave like conditions.
We'll build
Yeah.
you a house, and you
Yeah.
farm all the shit around.
Right, like if anyone saw Sinners
literally
recently,
what it is.
if anyone saw Sinners recently, you've seen you've seen this on screen.
Yes.
But yeah, one thing I just want to talk about as far as like we're a group of white dudes, and so on I just want to say something just in general as far as reparations go. Like a lot of white folk have a very backwards idea of what reparations is and what it represents. They just think it means like, oh, people want money for what happened in the past, and like, oh, it's so far gone and blah blah blah. Why are we still worrying about this?
Well, dude,
but
it's even
not
with the DEI. Like
right.
I won't feel bad. I didn't have slaves.
Yeah,
but
it's
like that's not the point.
Right.
Like,
and that's a kind of a point that she makes is like, I'm talking about no dollar. Damn, my people want their power, and it's like that's what it's actually about.
Yep.
It's about
it's about the ability to fight for yourself.
Well, yeah, and at least like having an amount of power that's equal to somewhat equal to the amount of people there actually
are. You have
are.
a voice in the things that are actually happening.
Yes, an actual seat at the table.
Real American dream.
Yeah, and I know there's like people out there will say like, well, there's plenty of black politicians, there's plenty of black people, black leaders and stuff, but that's just like a little bit of the work. You know what I mean? It's not that just because like Barack Obama got elected or whatever doesn't mean racism's over. You know what I mean? I know it's crazy I have to say this in 2025, but a lot of people don't fucking get it. Yeah, so it's I love the discussion about reparations. She specifically says, my people want no favors. They ain't asking for no handouts from my neighbors, which is the exact criticism that's given for the idea of reparations. It's like, oh, they just want a handout, and it's like, no, they
want what's owed.
Yeah, like Black Wall Street wasn't that long ago. Tulsa, Oklahoma, like that was
none
not
of it
that
was
long
that long ago. I always say the bootstraps people are literally bitching about shit that they would tell you to shut the fuck up for.
Yeah.
And it's been 70 years since they've had the right to even ask for that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
It's
and
been
we already have
70, hadn't even been 100 years yet.
Yeah.
Since we're at this point, and you are just complaining. You say they're complaining.
Yeah, and it really shows. It really shows who you are when just seeing people that don't look like you in power makes you upset,
It all comes down to those goddamn bootstraps.
Those goddamn bootstraps, man. They should really just marry them if they love them so much, Anyway, yeah, the music video is very powerful. I will say, definitely watch the music video on that one. She's got a full women's choir behind her, and they're all standing in front of a giant American flag. I will say a lot of the imagery, the rollout and imagery for this album is particularly great. All of it, all of the reels has her with either her a big afro or a different kind of kind of Mississippi style. There's also the maggot brain imagery. A lot of it is her standing in front of an American flag and evoking a counter argument to the version of America that people are trying to force into existence, and yeah, I mean, it's just a great artist that is carrying over that legacy of Black Lives Matter into their art and the lessons that should have been learned during that time. This next track we got for you guys is a track called "Jump the Broom," and she recently performed this on, I believe it was Jimmy Fallon. I haven't watched the video yet, but yeah, she's getting out there. You know, I hope she gets some more late night appearances because then people will actually know more about who she is. She, you know, but yeah, this is "Jump the Broom."
Wanna spend all of my life with you. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Wanna know you when your dark hair turns gray.
That's such a classic kind of line. Want to know you when your dark hair turns gray. That's such a like. This song in general, I was saying, is like
That's a
very
beautiful
Motown. You know, I could see this, you know, being one of those songs back then.
This could have been a Diana Ross and the Supreme song.
Sure,
or
sure,
a,
yeah, yeah.
The Last Train to Georgia.
Yeah, it's got that.
What's her name?
Oh wait, what's that song? Woman.
You are a natural woman.
Yeah, it's kind of like that track, whatever that track is. It's got a similar kind of waltzy kind of thing going. Yeah, it's a really just beautiful love song here. Jumping the Broom is something I had to look up. That's apparently another. It's a term for getting married, and specifically, it's from when back in slave times they weren't allowed to get married, to who they wanted to or whatever. So they would signify that ceremony by jumping over a broom. And so, again, just evoking just the imagery and the culture and what she comes from and what her ancestors came from. And it's just a beautiful fucking love song. It's just, I don't know. It's got a lot going for it, this one. It's a good track. And, I should mention, I mean, I don't know where this exactly falls in, but one thing I read from the articles that I read is her first love from college died in a car crash, and she moved home to Mississippi kind of in the wake of those that tragedy and stuff. So I don't know if that is maybe who she's kind of talking about here. I don't know much about that relationship other than that, but she definitely has been in love, deeply in love,
Yeah.
Or is or was, I don't know.
I mean, if it's her story and her story of her personally and going home, and just everything going on with her, yeah. You ups, downs, you got everything.
Yeah. It really is like it's I don't know. It's like not. It's like biographical kind of, but not very. Like Kendrick is biographical. It's like he's using imagery and metaphors and things, but he's really talking about his own personal experience.
Well, she's just kind of talking about. Can I say the meta experience?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she's kind of like addressing the issue. She's not just addressing the issue at home, which is an issue and like can be argued either way. She's addressing the issue. Like the problem that is had throughout the system, no matter what, no matter how it's treated.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's the funny thing about other race issues in America that I always like to those are the things that are like flexible. Why are those flexible? Why is it not just a right to a person, especially an American citizen person, as long as we're in that era, like blah blah blah. But like, why is that not the issue? Why is it about like issues? And then we get things like ICE coming in and just removing people that are American, but like you're
Right.
you
Right.
very clearly have an objective. By the way,
Mhm.
you're just hoping you're going to get away with it.
Well, yeah, I
Wrong
love.
city for that. Like,
Well, that's
goddamn,
why I
right?
love. I really appreciate artists like Kirby taking and
That's what I'm
digging
saying.
into her Mississippi roots. Is like it does show the
it
the
hits-
variety of America, and
Well,
I
it
think
hits-
that's one of the most important things as an artist, and for just the U.S. moving forward
Mhm.
is like leaning more into those more local, more state identity things.
Well, you keep saying states' rights, and it's like, well, then let's get into what each state wants. Then like.
I did see.
know
I
that's
saw a
very
video. I did see a
organized view of
video.
it, but like, damn,
I did see a
let's-
video of a Republican apologizing for making such strict anti-abortion laws, and he's trying to turn it back to a Roe v. Wade situation.
Must have a daughter or
Because-
a son in a situation.
Yeah, they like heard the horror stories and they
I'm
actually
sorry.
changed their
I
mind,
just,
which is like unheard of.
I thought I was
I
doing the
just,
right
hate
thing.
that
Yeah.
shit,
It's like it would have been nice if you did this like before you put into law
Uh-huh.
something that killed some people, but
you never realize
that's
what
fine.
it affects until like it's the problem with privilege, and privilege is just being sucked away.
You don't know what
And
you
we
got
don't
until
realize
it's gone.
why
Yeah.
privilege is being sucked away.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Get back.
This
to the
next track
podcast,
we
right?
got for you guys is "My People."
Oh.
It's the second to last track. This is kind of like the like grand finale, and then the next track is like a different kind of thing. But here's "My People."
One time, two times, three times. Hey, my people, I love the way you wear your hair. I love your style, the clothes you wear. Say I love you, I love you, I love my people.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
That's a song. I really hope that becomes a single, because that's like I was saying, I'd love to hear this in a bar.
It's like a great like celebration song. I feel like
Yeah.
it'd be like a club and everyone's just
Yeah.
dancing, having a great
Yeah.
time, and
Well,
just
you know-
enjoying life.
Yeah,
in
I
general.
love you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's one of
So
those
everyone
things.
came
like,
together at the-
and that's never a bad thing to hear in a song.
You know why it feels like such a natural conclusion.
Yeah.
Like what you were saying.
Yeah.
Like before.
Yeah.
Like even for me is because it's just like she's just been like she's been talking
Yeah.
about the shit
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's been talking about the shit the whole time.
Well, yeah, getting
you know how
into-
she ends it?
Yeah.
She's talking about like we're still all my people, man.
Yeah.
We're still all my people.
Well, I love like there's like a song.
you know, like
Yeah, early in the album that like Better Days, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yep.
They start like with a very positive like celebratory track,
wanna look out.
and then they kind of end with a celebratory.
It feels
track.
like the end of like a movie. Like there's something massive happened. Everyone's now having a good time. Problems were resolved. It has that like
dude, this would be
it's-
great at the credits for a movie.
that's
I mean,
what I'm
just
saying.
all the lines.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a
there's
reminder that
Yeah.
shit, fucking shit.
What,
But
what were you
like,
saying, Dave?
shit is. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I kind of know where it was, but there were some just great lines about "I love you" like this,
Yeah.
like just the comparison. Like there is some
Yeah.
just killer lines like she has in there. Like
Yeah,
I think there's one about like "love you" like was the thick cornbread, and
yeah,
there's some just
very South
But it just
Yep.
coded.
it's very I don't know. There's this like great just upbeat like happy like. I don't know, it's
Oh, yeah,
that's
sorry.
something that was
I
resolved,
forgot
but
there
it
was
just
more
has
up
this
here.
very like
I got the lyric here. Oh yeah, it starts. I love you like a mama love a baby. I love you like my granny. Gold teeth. That's another thing. That must be a big thing in Mississippi. Like there was a lot of grills in the videos. I love you like some chicken love grease. I love you. I love you. I love you like a soul food plate. I love you like the good old days. I love you like my booty love jeans. I love you because you first loved me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like I think that she's kind of talking about like Mississippi in general, as almost like a person,
it's like a love letter to home.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it's so positive. You can take it and you can apply it to your own life if you
Looking
want.
like a stripper
you know.
loves a dollar.
Like a stripper loves a dollar. That's a good line.
God.
Oh yeah, here it is. I love you like some
Right.
thick corn
Yep.
bread. I love you like a Oh yeah, here we go. Stripper loves a dollar. I love you like a hustler loves a check. Like some thick corn bread. I love you. So yeah, it's it would be
she'd be talking about all that kind of love.
yeah, it'd be a great way to end the album for sure. And I think that it is like kind of the
Quintessential final.
the final hurrah.
It's almost like the end credits. Like
yeah.
there's like a little stinger,
We
like
still,
the
we
little.
still
Yes.
get a little
teaser.
yes.
Exactly.
It's
Here's
like the teaser for the next album, almost.
that's what I hope. That's what I hope we're hearing here. Here's affirmations.
I am glory.
I am glory.
I am beauty.
I am beauty.
I am
I am
That's right.
love.
I love that.
Ooh.
It's such an interesting
great.
way to end this album because, like, I heard this and I was like, this feels like an intro
No,
track
this-
or like a track transitioning into like something.
The next track.
What is the name of the track?
This is
Affirmation.
My
Affirmation.
God, this is affirmation. Though.
Affirmations.
They literally though,
Right.
like she is.
Well, yeah, she's
defending
saying
her position.
Well, yeah, she's saying like,
Right.
I am strong, I am worthy, I am great, I am God's child, I am glory, I am beauty, I am loved.
I am.
I am. And yeah, it's such a powerful like ending. And I really hope that like it is some like kind of seed to like the next album or something, like the next album like picks up where this takes up, lets off. But yeah, it feels like almost like an unresolved thing though, you know what I mean? Something about it. I love, again, great way to end it. Very, very Kendrick Lamar way to end it, with keeping the message at the like kind of root of everything and making that, known that that's still what's important. It's overall really, really fun album, really short listen.
Oh my God.
You can listen to it over and over again.
But it's so good.
Tell all your friends about it. This is one of those albums that like you do need, it does need some support at this juncture, but I think it could get some attention this year, in this coming year, it's for consideration for the Grammys. I hope so. Well, she's making a campaign to get it under consideration for the Grammys,
It
and
better
I
be
think,
considered.
considering she's written for Beyonce and some big names,
Don't they get a little weight pull? Come on, check it out.
I think this won't be the last we hear from Kirby. You know what I mean? But before we get out of here, we got to figure out how it lands as a concept album. And
You got the handy dandy web page.
I can pull it up. Yeah. Honestly, I do think that if we're going by the Mississippi thing and the sound,
Because I know where I'm sitting, so
it does. I think it does. Rise to a real concept album.
I was gonna say, what do you think it needs, Brad?
So I'm feeling.
I'm kind of in between, but I could be swayed.
Well, I'm locked in, so I don't know what you guys got to say.
Okay.
No. All right, Dave, you're locked in. Tell us what you want.
I say this is the end of A.
End of A. Okay.
I feel like there's no bad tracks. This is like all gas. Everything is amazing. The tracks fluctuate. You have slightly different like styles, variations. There's a great story to a point, like her story, but like you kind of feel like you're going through some things, and like I said, like at the end, like that last track is just a great finisher. Like
yeah, leaves you wanting more.
Does it compare to some of the other A's? No, but I think it can sit with those. I very well. This album could sit toe to toe with any of these, and I think if you drop at the end of A, that's perfect for me.
I 100% agree. I was thinking A as well. I think that it does like especially with all the sounds and things.
I was gonna say low A.
Yeah. I think just a straight up just a A or 4.
Yeah.
You know, it's
that sounds good.
I mean, it's next to Exodus, so that's a good.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good place to be. You know, and I do think like especially with if you see all the visual rollout, it is all very cohesive, and like it is clear like
It's
she's trying
thought
to.
Out.
Yeah, it's very considered, very thought out, and I think that it's going to be. I think she's going to be one of those artists that is going to be very beloved.
Because we've had some other albums that were kind of like they're loosely based.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of like that. Yeah, but is it done better? Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Right. Like if we're like, I'm just going to compare it to what we did last week, Chapel Roan. I love Chapel Roan, but this is a much more cohesive, album with a very specific, like message. And yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just looking at like even like random B albums.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of fit that bill, but
yeah.
I still think this is better. Well, I mean, I'm placing it higher, but I still think I'd rival this with anything in the B tier. So definitely end of A for me.
Yeah. And John, what do you think? And you
Man,
you said wait, no, you said A. Yeah, you said A. Yeah,
no,
that's right.
I was thinking low A for sure.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we're all pretty much in agreement here.
I think this was very good. This is one of those albums that I actually live for when we do this shit.
This is like the best concept album that's not a concept album.
I'm just always going to show up. Nine times out of 10, I have my misses.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, I'm just going to show up, and I just like sometimes like I just get surprised as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those times.
Yeah.
This was very, very
I was
good.
really excited when I discovered this one. I was really excited to share it with you guys.
I liked listening to it, and I was excited to talk about
Yeah.
it.
So I think it's going to be a solid A from us guys for Kirby's Miss Black America, and we appreciate you guys for tuning in. And when we come back next week, we're gonna have our 6-year anniversary. So you know what that means. We're gonna listen to some King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. So when you come back to the Album Concept Hour, be ready for that. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Album Concept Hour. All right. I just got to press